just hanging out in where are we? Munich. Got handsome guy.
Yeah, man.
Thomas Davis. More handsome guy, Luke.
He ain't more handsome than me.
And then their security guard, Steve Smith, singing. Don't do that.
So, man, they popped out to Munich. They had a great time. And Bryce, man, he's celebrating. He's super happy.
Hold up.
Before we get there, let's start with the video number one. Smith, Kuechly, Thomas Davis. No Newton.
Hold up. The question is, I want to ask y'all.
Okay.
Did they pay to get there?
I doubt it. I'm sure the team brought them. Then they had a series of different things they had to do.
What they had to do?
They met with, I know they did like a beer event and like they met with different fans and stuff like that. It was
they
an
did?
event like that. Yeah. So they did work for the brand to a certain extent.
What?
Going out, meeting fans, ambassador for the team. So
it ain't right.
It ain't right. It ain't right.
Even from out, it ain't right.
How do you say you don't fuck with somebody without saying you don't fuck with somebody?
Keep sending videos of everybody together. Yeah.
No, but I seen something with them in the bar. I thought that was in Charlotte.
Nah, they went to Munich. Yeah. Would you have gone if you got the invite?
I guess we'll never know.
Look, man, you don't need them. You got me and Peggy.
Where your team? Man, we gotta come back to Carolina, bro. We gotta build that bridge, bro.
What? See, there'd be shit like that.
But maybe people just assuming Cam don't have time. You don't know unless you ask, though. You don't know unless you ask. So are you saying, because let's cut out all the minutiae. Are you saying that the Panthers reached out and they wanted you to be a part of something they had going, depending on what it is, you would be open to going and showing love, right?
I've never been to Germany in my life.
Oh, really?
You would have liked to
I
experience.
have a mother of my child who speaks German.
And what bigger and better player to go? Yeah.
Peggy, honest question.
What's up?
Do you think Cam Newton has played his last down in the NFL?
Yeah, I believe so. I feel like you're
In your
happy
whole
where you're
heart.
at. Yeah, I feel like you're happy where
Breland,
you're at.
do you think I'm ever going back to play in the NFL?
Realistically, no.
Okay. Can I be honest?
Let's be honest.
Can I be vulnerable real quick?
Yeah.
All right. So, say less. Last year, right? People don't know this story, but I'm going to tell it. I don't have no quarrel with David Tepper. I don't have no quarrel with Mrs. Tepper. I don't have no quarrel with nobody in the Panthers organization. I speak my mind unbiasedly, no matter who and what franchise it is. Last year, we had a 7-on-7 tournament in Charlotte.
Correct.
Where me being who I am, I have access, right? We went into the Panthers facility. And you mean to tell me that one of the greatest Panthers to ever play ain't up nowhere? Nowhere. I'm talking nowhere. Who brought it to my attention?
Who?
My son. How old is my son, Peggy?
Show about what? 6, 7, 8? He 8 now?
Yeah.
Damn, this time flying. Cho is like 8. But he was a legit little running around there.
So as a man, when you have to explain to your son, Daddy, where's your picture?
Yeah.
Then you know what the hell the person who, the tour guide person said, oh, if you go up on the second or third level, Cam's all over the place. I seen Jake DeLone. I seen Thomas Davis. I seen Luke Kuechly. I seen Julius Peppers. I seen Steve Smith. At this particular point in time, the question was, oh, we don't know if Cam's retired yet. Newsflash, I'm never going to retire. I know I've played my last piece of football. It don't matter to me to officially retire. I'm in a happy place. But when I say certain things like, how do you say you don't fuck with somebody without saying you don't fuck with somebody? So when I'm like, Cam, come back to... A couple years ago, I had initiatives that I brought to the forefront to the Carolina Panthers. Mm-hmm. I said, yo, I'm really taking this media shit serious. Why don't we give a live audience the experience to let's do a Funky Friday for the masses? We're approaching, at this time it was 5 years since the 2015 season. I was like, yo, this could be the perfect way to pass the torch to Bryce Young.
Correct.
We could do a 2-for-1. I can talk to Luke Kuechly, unfiltered. I could talk to Thomas Davis. I can talk to Greg Olsen, unfiltered, in a way in front of an audience that we can just share stories. Not anybody other than us, almost having bro talk in front of the people. I think the fans are like that. Also, we can have a sit down with Bryce Young.
Mm-hmm. I remember the conversation.
Did that get pushed through, Peggy?
Nah. I think the narrative was, Cam, you need to come into the stadium and meet people or mend relationships that you didn't even know that anything was broken.
Yeah. So when I see certain things happen like this, me being in control of the narrative, it's like, bro, that ain't hard to find.
Yeah.
You know how to get in contact with me. I didn't even know certain opportunities even existed. And when I don't show up, it be because I didn't know. So, did it hurt my feelings? Yeah, it did. As a man, I'm like, damn, bro, I gave this city everything. Part of me, I received some of the blessings and be like, yo, bro, like Cam, bro, Carolina forever, we fuck with you. And sometimes I'm like, why am I explaining myself to a person that really that didn't draft me? You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I'm like, bro, no homo, but it's a hard pill to swallow. But I'm like, bro, me and that franchise is simple. It's like, it takes two to tango.
Yeah.
Certain opportunities, I only know one way. Ain't shit changed. My number ain't changed. I've reached out multiple times and did certain things. There's so much familiarity there.
Yeah.
But, yeah. How do they look at you? Do they look at you as an ambassador, or do they just look at you as a former player? It's a difference. It's a difference. So,
what would you want it to look like, though? Like, where you at? How much you did for the team, the city. You know, we got our whole thing in regards to that, too. But what would you want that relationship to look like? Or what did you think it was going to look like?
I don't know. But for too long, it's been a bullshit-ass excuse, like, we don't know if Cam retired or not.
Bro, it's been over, 3 years?
4
years?
Right? I played my last ball in 2020.
Yeah.
Came back 2021. It's like, bro, this shit's over with. I ain't been back yet.
Yeah.
And it ain't because I ain't want to go back. It was just like, I'm a very intentional-based person. If I'm going back, I got to be no different than anybody else. It's like I ain't just going back to walk the halls and be like, Let's come back up.
Come on.
Very proud of Bryce Young by getting the win, though.
Yeah.
Working good for his confidence. You smell me? Good for him.
Man, Bryce is balling. Well, I ain't gonna say balling, but he's getting it done. It's been some similarities between Bryce first starts and Caleb Williams first starts. So let's check out this all 22 and I'll break down these stats.
It's a shot. Okay, come back. Come. This right here. Press pause. Got to step up in the pocket. Don't build bad habits.
That's a bad habit right there.
It's a bad habit.
Now tell me why though.
Slide in the pocket. Like you could get away with it versus. But in his defense, coaching development, saying what the standard is, off your back foot, move forward. It helps with accuracy. It helps with so much. But through Bryce's mind, he doesn't trust that pocket. So he's going to keep backing up.
It's trauma.
And it's traumatic in there.
Yeah.
So he's not going to get in a position that's going to cave in because he hasn't built the trust yet. So play it from the beginning. But when you see the trust, Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, the Bradys, the
They'll
Peytons.
sit in there.
Oh, man.
House burning down around him.
Man, I'm so comfortable in here.
So that's like the signal, the sign that he still isn't comfortable 100%.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Can he play? Hell yeah.
I mean, yeah, he's putting it together.
Hell yeah. But this goes back to development.
Yeah.
Is the developing plan in place for him in Carolina? Has he been developed properly? Don't mean to be a spoiler, but
Yeah. And you can't throw the ball if you're not on your 2 feet. So, and that's when we get to this segment. Obviously, the first 9 career NFL starts, and this is how the numbers compare between Bryce Young and Caleb Williams, both number 1 picks. Bryce Young had 1,683 yards. Caleb has 1,785 yards. Bryce has 9 touchdowns. Caleb has 9 touchdowns. 62%, 62.1%, 60% versus Caleb. 74.7% passer rating to Caleb's 81% passer rating. And Bryce has taken 36 sacks.
yeah.
Caleb has taken 38 sacks. Now, Bryce has been under a lot of scrutiny. Now, Caleb is too as well. And obviously, we'll talk more about the disparity in the NFL with growing players and QBs. But, I mean, he's starting to take a turn. Like, what do you see with these numbers? Do they even make sense to you? Like, what is the problem with this?
I'm going to press pause on this because this ties into what our Newton's law is. So for the sake of the argument, let's just go to the next clip.
Well, could I ask one question?
We're going to come back to
Bryce,
that.
Off Bryce, real quick, one question. Seeing that play, you just said that when he didn't step up in the pocket. Is it possible that he could revert back to how he was feeling, like completely scared, kind of like a shell of himself?
Yeah, you're seeing ghosts. You know what I'm saying? Like you becoming what they call it, shell shock.
Yeah.
Right. And the truth is that comes with time, that comes with reps, that comes with understanding what you're supposed to do. And once again, it goes back to, are you developing the quarterback the right way? Sometimes some quarterbacks are far too gone. See, you can have high expectations for a person, and they never can meet that because of what they have been experienced to.
Mm-hmm.
Like you could be like, yo, you got to stand in the pocket. But shit, motherfucker, when I stand in the pocket, I have a damn near a broke jaw. Shit, I can't, man, that shit sound cool and all, heroic, but motherfucker, my ribs hurt. Motherfucker, my done got rolled up, ankle twisted, all that shit. Yeah. You ain't the one that's getting hit. Shit, we just brought in this guard last week. And we facing motherfucking Aaron Donald. Shit. I don't know. But we got to have a development plan for each player, especially the quarterback. Because the quarterback is the most important position, I would say, in all of sports. If you don't have a good quarterback, bro, you have zero chance.
Of winning.
Zero. So why wouldn't you know what? Next clip.